last year. Vernon Jones was a Democrat, and they promoted him instead of giving me the platform who I was their candidate. They dished me out, and they embraced Vernon Jones, but he was a Democrat.
The Republican Party.
Yes. They embraced Vernon Jones
Was this
as
after
a Democrat.
he endorsed Trump or before?
Right after he endorsed Trump, they brought him and they shut me down.
So that's what it is.
So, and this was in the same House district? Or
This is
a
the
neighboring
U.S.
House?
This is the U.S. district, congressional district. So
Okay.
the same levels as Marjorie Greene, the same levels as Jody Hayes. I was running against Hen Johnson. He is in Washington, D.C.
For the congressional.
So they
US
were
Congress.
protecting Hen Johnson instead of giving me the platform. They were protecting Hen Johnson. They blocked me, sabotage my campaign. And then what they did is they gave Vernon Jones the platform that I supposed to have as a candidate. And during that time, Vernon Jones was a Democrat.
Wow.
Vernon Jones just changed party this year.
Right, and so Vernon Jones was in the Georgia House.
Yes, exactly.
So when he gave the platform, how did they give him the platform if he was
Because
running?
they promoted him, not me. They promoted him because he was supporting President Trump. That was the excuse. And today we have Vernon Jones running for governor as a Republican when we really have Republicans like Candice Taylor, who are really Republican from the get-go,
Yes.
and not promoting somebody who just changed party.
Wow. So had you written that platform yourself? The platform, or were you just using the standard good, strong Republican platform, the one that you were using?
Look, they shut me down even from Red Wing. You know the Red Wing, the one that help you out with donations?
Yes.
I didn't have access to that.
Wow.
I didn't have access to the donor list. I didn't have. I'm telling you, they shut me and they kicked me out.
Who were the main proponents of people to do that? Was it your county party, the district party, the state? At what level did they work strategically to silence you and cut you out as the Republican candidate for U.S. Congress?
The establishment have their interests. The RINOs have their interests. They wanted to protect the Democrats. They're supposed to disturb the Democrats. They're supposed to be making sure the non-Republican run against them.
So this sounds like they're trying to create a one-party system. They're trying to shut down the free Americans who love liberty. Are you an immigrant, or are your parents immigrants, or?
Yeah, I am immigrant. I came here over 30 years ago.
30 years.
30 years.
Wow.
Around 30 years. I can't believe it, 30 years, man.
Wow.
And then I became citizen. You know how many years I have to wait in order for me to become American citizen?
How many?
12 years.
Wow, so patient. It was so exciting when you became a citizen, I
But
bet.
not only that, I learned so much. I learned to be an American. I learned how to assimilate to be an American. I learned the language. I learned the history. I learned the Constitution. In order for me to become American citizen, they ask you, they take you in an interview, and they are from 100 questions. They only ask you 5 questions. If you flunk one, they say, okay, see you in the next appointment. So the next appointment, you come back again because I flunked one in the first interview.
Wow.
Let me tell you the truth.
It was hard.
I flunked one. So I came to the second interview, and they asked me 5 questions again. It was not the same 5 questions before. These are different questions. So I learned American history. I learned how Americans think. I learned how the way of living of Americans, the freedom. You don't see that in third world countries. So I identify myself today as an American, grateful and thankful. When I hear those millennials saying and complaining about America, you know what I tell them? Let me buy you a ticket for Venezuela, one way, you stay over there 4 months, and then when you come back from Venezuela, you tell me how do you like the socialism.
Oh my God.
They don't know. Americans today, they don't know how good they have as a country. And you know, we need to protect. We need to protect because this is the last place of freedom.
Probably for your safety.
So a good first step is to reject the rhinos. What do you think?
We need to
Identify?
get rid of them. I am in the job now. I am on a mission on Facebook.
And what's your Facebook stuff?
Josie Cruz.
Okay.
Josie Cruz. So my mission on Facebook is exposing all those people by name.
Okay.
And they are under the leadership of the Lincoln Project. The Lincoln Project is a group who are never Trumpers, Democrats, RINOs, establishment, everybody who hate the American First agenda. Those are the ones who are the Lincoln Project. Anyone who comes against us, the grassroots, that President Trump basically told us, go to the meeting, get involved in the Republican Party. Now they don't want us.
No.
They don't want us. They only want our money, but they don't want you to speak. They don't want you to say anything. You just have to be. You know what? They're coming with their excuse. Oh, you don't have no experience. You need to sit down 5 years and shut up.
That's not true. That's not America, is it?
It's not America. It's not only that. It's not America. It's not in the bylaws.
Right.
The bylaws.
welcoming.
You can be elected as a chair of the county, and in the bylaws doesn't say the Sarah has to have 5 years of experience.
No. Wow.
Why? It's good for them when they were elected 4 years ago, but it's not good now that we want to get involved.
Oh, they hate it.
That is communism.
Yes.
That is communism. That is socialism. It's like you are living in Cuba, in Venezuela, in Nicaragua. And you know what? I got a place to escape. That was America. This is the only one place that everybody can come here. But you know what? I don't want my people come and mess it up. I don't want they come here and mess it up with socialism, with communism, or nothing like that. We need to preserve America how it is.
So you know what our reps are saying? They're saying, oh, we don't want to deal with the infighting. We're not going to comment on the infighting. It's not infighting. Josie is fighting to get in. It's battling to get in and be even on the ballot. We should not have to fight so hard to get on the ballot. Hundreds, thousands of work hours to try to get on the ballot.
You always ask yourself why they don't want to let go.
Because they're
There is
going to lose.
always something behind. Why do they want to lose? Why they don't want to lose? What is behind? This is a volunteer job. This is a volunteer. Why? Something that you don't get paid. Supposedly you don't get paid. You don't want to let go.
Can you research how people are getting paid through the Lincoln Project? Can we get some answers? I feel like some of the people in my county are getting paid, and they're in the first top 2 positions. They're fighting for their income. How can we find out?
The only way that you can find out if somebody's getting paid or not if they are getting hired by the governor, and the government is appointing them from some positions.
What about Trump, Georgia GOP, Trump staff during the election? Is that governor?
No, there was a lot of infiltrators who messed up and sabotaged President Trump's re-election. I found out there was 110 employees that came from the RNC who were working to re-elect President Trump, but at the end they end up sabotaging, blacklisting, and stopping President Trump from being re-elected.
Are you working on those names?
I'm trying, yes. I already have 3 names. But I'm going through and I'm doing my investigation. So that's why a lot of people, when they see me here in the convention, they see me coming, they go like this.
They know. I love it. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we're here. We have to speak up the truth.
I have a present for you. I have a present for you.
The world.
It's a little Constitution, extra one.
I love it.
You have to keep revisiting the principles for our country, right? It's not only one
Let me
time.
tell you something. This is the smallest and shortest constitution in the planet.
Yeah.
This one right here. Venezuelan constitution is like 1,000 pages.
It sounds confusing.
Yes. Very
On purpose.
Yes, this is the most clear and most short that you ever gonna read. So please, people, come on, American, my beloved citizen of America, go back to your roots, right here.
Yes,
right
ma'am.
here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.